400. Let's go 425, 450, 475, 490. Let's see if we can't try to make, we're going to do circa dice today. Let's see if we can't make ourselves, what, 100 bucks off a $500 bankroll? Seems doable. $5 table. Come on, Dale. Dale, how did you end up, by the way? I never asked. I guess that and I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through. 7. But you'll never hear me complain, 'cause I got friends in low places. All right. It was 700 fence posts from your place to house. Okay, let's do as a 3. That's 10. That's a 7 out. What it is, what it do, what it be. 30 pays 20. 6 pays 4. Around and around we go. In low places, oh, I got friends. Ooh, 7. Got within 125 and your commissioner buddy killed me, lost 800, came back Sunday, won a bunch back. Hell yeah. My commissioner buddy. You know, what's a little degenerate know about local government, essentially? You know, that's what I like to say. 8. It's 35, 10, 20, 35. Your commissioner buddy killed me. He's my buddy, though. Where the bear chase, so I got friends. 4. 6 people watching. 4. Does that mean I can just sing whatever I want to? 7. Means I can sing all the good stuff, all the things that you guys don't want to hear. You know, like out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. No. Boom. Page 7. Let's just press it by 6. Eight. Let's go page 14. Press the 6 by 6, turn off. This is, I don't know if I'm feeling a little Merle, a little Chris Ledoux, a little Garth, a little Waylon. Oh no. Marty Robbins. Oh my God, that was some Charlie Pride. Might as well some Charlie Pride. 10. Let's see here. How did old Red even go? Old Red was one of the orneriest yet I seen at the big rodeo. He'd bite you and kick you and stomp out your life. Old Red had never been rode. Meaner than sin, wild's the wind that blew on the Montana plains. Old Red was one of the last of his breed and wasn't about to be tamed. From Idaho, a young cowboy came to ride in the big rodeo. The young cowboy's name was Billy McLean, and Billy had never been the Furlan Husky. Hey, you know, Little Clint Black. Or was it? It was one 10 years ago. On a cold, dark night, there was someone killed 'neath the town hall lights. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black van. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Gosh, man. Some old golden oldies, huh? There's a long time ago, there's a man named Hank Williams Sr. Nice recovery. I knew you could do it. Now I'm hanging from 20% to 220. Now I'm hanging from 20. Yeah, I hear you, frequency guy. Yeah, it's anywhere between 20% and 220%. Yeah, might as well. She was the. All right, so anyways, there's a man named Hank Williams Sr. And before he became a famous country music artist, he sang gospels. And so one of his first albums were literally gospel songs. So I think one of his, one of his first songs were like, God, I don't even know if I can remember the words. It was like, at first when I heard of some people who claim that the old time religion was real, I said I'll go down, take a look at the crowd, for just as weak-minded I feel. 15 and 20 equals 35. But something got a hold of me. David Allan Coe. Every time I hear David Allan Coe, well, there's a couple songs that come to mind that some of you might know. But I remember David Allan Coe just because, like, she never even knew me by my name. Oh, you don't even have to call me darling. Oh, 10. You know, remember those days where I could just bet and not dump off 4 points in a row? You notice that recently I've been cruising 4 points, 5 points, like they're going out of style. Just saying. Just saying. Look at that. 5 points made. If only I was an influencer, you know? She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night's winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows, but, oh my gosh, did I drop both of them? Nope. 7 out. Nobody knows. Ooh, I gotta see what my bankroll is right there because I think I just took a hit. Not a little bit of everybody. Trying not to just sing my ever living guts out. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. All right, that's 100. I'm actually down. Down $21 right now. Go in the opposite direction. I had to flat that 9 because I had to have at least enough runway to sit here and use another bet for basically another thing. $21 I'm down, eh? Well, 14 is only down $7 now. Nobody knows. That is a 6. Nobody sees. Nobody knows but me. I like to also, what was it? I got a sad, sad story, friends, that I don't like to tell. Or maybe Merle Haggard. Oh! See Me Back Home. It would have been a 7. They used to get me 5. They used to get me all the time. All right, so 5, 10, 20, $25 down. God, I used to listen to Merle Haggard's Sing Me Back Home. I mean, like, every day of the week. Like, I would listen to Sing Me Back Home, like, all the time. Lord, led a prisoner down the highway to his doom. Now get up. Don't need this anymore because I hit it. To pay my respects. And I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let your guitar play a friend to my request. Let him sing me back home with a song I used to know. I know you guys are appreciating the third point again. Why is it on a $500 bankroll? We gotta sit here and let this thing get up to such high issues. It's got no money, got no time. They're throwing points like it's going out of style. They're making points like they freaking know something. 6, but I heard him tell the warden deuce just before he reached my cell. 10. 7 out. 30 pays 30. 60 pays 40. I'm like $36, which is good. That means I'm up 36%. Not 36%, lied. That means that I only got like, what do I have? $60 more to go. $60 worth to go on a $500 bankroll. God bless it. 4 off. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerers of death's construction. All low down. Here off. Hell, $15 a rip ain't too bad. I mean, if you're trying to get 60, I mean, hell, that ain't nothing. Might just be able to do the 6 and 8 all the way. I don't know why. I went from like slinging the dice left and right, and then like when you just see, you just give up, you just boom, just throw it, boom, 8. Just like witches and black masses. 6. Yeah, I'll do a $6 no 6. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerers of death's construction. 6. To pick up the sticks. Eight. Yeah. Pound the 8s. Pound the 8s. Sorcerers of death's construction. 9. Like your Bloodhound song. Hell, man, which one? Let me get this for you. Well, I caught my wife with another man. and it cost me 99. On a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the warden my friend. And so he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. 5. And the warden said, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat before the morning comes. Got 10, nothing. So. Oh, 7. That is a fever 5. Off. Well, I called my wife with another man, and it cost me 99. Oh, 5. What's 7 on there? 5. On a prison farm in Georgia. Boom, guys, listen, the Dominator. That's right, guys. The Incubator. The Annihilator. The one and the only DGE, dice setting all day, every day. Lost all that. Well, I called my wife with another man, and it cost me 99. On a present farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the warden my friend. As always sentenced me to a life of ease. 10, 20, 30, 30, 35, plus 7. So I'm still down $10 off that. Taking care of old Red. And the warden said, come on somebody, why don't you run? I know when you are turning off your box numbers, but when you replace the pass, no plus, or just the DP bet alone. So it has to do a lot with the fact that the second or third unique point made is when you start seeing me doing a roundabout don't pass bar and just the don't pass. And that's when you see that transition after multiple points have been made. 8. That's an 8. Hopefully, that thumb when you guys see him. 4. That's 11. That's a 3. Fat 4. Little spinny 4. It would have been another 3. Oh, he sentenced me to a life of ease. Taking care of old Red. 5. God, kill me. 8. Nothing. 6 point. 3rd point made. I can't believe it. I get knocked out. Let's just do a field bet. 8. So lose that. I'm just gonna go to another field bet with my $500 bankroll. Give it to me. Well, they sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. that an 8? Nope, it is a 6. That's an 8, though. Don't you worry, guys. I want to make sure. Dude, I will say, in the long skinny of it, I have been making some phenomenal points. I mean, I've been making 3 and 4 points all day. 6, and on the inside, too. This is the 5th point, 3rd unique point. And I got $15 on the Donies. That's a 10. On the don't tread on me's, if they like to say. On the Akabaka, my soda cracker kind of day. There's always in it's me to laugh with ease, taking care of red. And the warden said, come on, somebody. All right, there's 60 out there. So that's 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. 25 more dollars. I should have listened to Frequency Guy, and because he told me $25 less to go. Mid-Atlantic Crab says, hey, 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 Bugaboo. Mid-Atlantic Crafts, if you guys don't know, is a other crafts channel. And if you guys haven't checked out his Discord or his channel, I mean, good Lord. I mean, that's some highfalutin robotics he's got going on over there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. 10? I couldn't do it. I looked at it and I was like, I got shot to the heart because you're so crazy that those craps, like John, Casino Gaming TV craps, all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, God almighty, it's so nice. I saw their Discord channels and it was so professional and so good looking. Like, I had to delete 3 channels off mine. I had to reduce. So I was like, how many people you got on yours? And I was like, man, they have like 200 and 300 people on that Discord. I was like, wow. John Cocos, 200 or 300 people. I was like, oh my goodness. And then they got like bots that automatically link stuff. They have conversations. There's levels. I was like, I don't even know what that means. I was like, I'm a level though. I'm leveled up, baby. And so it got me so I've got to turn that on. I could have been done here, guys. It got me so funny. I was like, well, God, mine's just so crappy. I just gotta delete it. So the first thing I did, DGen, say the angry Atrox. So a guy named DGen Chris, you guys know him. He has his own, the DGen Dice. He's got his own crafts channel as well. And, you know, he basically called me up and said, hey, I can help you out with all your BS. I said, I'd appreciate it because I don't know what I'm doing. So he set up some bots together. And now, guys, we got some bots in my life, man. I got bodycotties on my stuff, and I love it. It's funny, though, because Chris was sitting here. Charlie, I love your sense of humor. Nothing wrong with DG Discord. I know. But it was so funny. Because I was telling him, he's like, so what do you want a bot to do? I was like, well, what do they do? And he says, they do whatever you want them to do. I said, I don't know what that means. He said, whatever you want them to do, they will do. I was like, okay. Can you do a welcome message? And he's like, yes. So he does the welcome message. And, now there's a welcome message when people call. I'm like, wow, that's freaking amazing. He's like, what else? And I was like, what's that old fancy, every time I post a video, it posts a video. He's like, yeah, we can do that. Then he did that. I was like, well, this is just cool as punch. And then I was like, hey, and this is where the fun thing comes, is that, what's going on, AZ? Is the funny thing is I told Chris, I was like, hey, you know, these guys have such fancy Discords. I want to make mine smaller and worse. I was like, can you have it to where if someone doesn't message in 30 days on that thing, they'll cancel them? They'll just kick them out of the Discord? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, do that. And then he did. Or he's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Trying to help me. I was like, boom. And I appreciate it, man. And then straight up, he's like, well, you had 200 people. But now you have 140. So we dropped 60 people off the Discord immediately. And I was like, hell yes. And in case you guys don't know, my little lovelies, is that when I hit that 3K, when the 3K gets hit, 3K subscribers, which is not going to be that long. I'm letting you guys know now. What's up, Eric? Let you not know, when I hit 3K, basically, there's going to be no more. Why did I just get paid? Did I just 7 out? Dang it. No, I just hit a 4. I was doing stupid field bets. And so long story short, once I hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm not giving anybody my Discord anymore. Basically, the only way for you to get a Discord link is to know somebody in the Discord to give you the link. So I'm shutting down that whole entire outfit to slow down the growth on that one, just to see, all that jazz. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Then the Discord just kind of gets, I like the 100, 100. Charlie, yep, you can do that. Most turn off notifications because they get too many. I have my pushes to set only for a few things. Heck yeah, dude. That's freaking awesome. I got in just in time. It's true though. I was sitting here, I was like, hey man, like it's essentially the well is closed. Because the whole point of Discord is for me to drink and talk nonchalantly with the guys. Or girls, gals. I guess there's 2 gals in there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to change one of these 5s out for that. Feels kind of, I feel like I'm down $1 though. All right, oh, I'm actually over by $4. Well, guys, that's how you turn $500 into $600 and run from there. So we made our 20%. So what I'm going to do here, if your guys watching this live, Justice Jen is a huge, big fan of yours. Well, I appreciate it. She's nice. She's a nice lady. She's also really good for the channel, if you guys don't know. Like, you guys, she does a lot for the craps community and in general. Right, volunteering, participating. She's definitely one of the guys, or one of the, she's just a DJ like the rest of us, I feel bad though, because, poor Jen. I know she does some DG strategies. I'm the only one that's entered into, it's an app. It's a messaging app that a lot of the crafts community has for their pages. In fact, Mid-Atlantic, if you want to drop one of your Discord links for BAM, get him involved. So, long story short, and I say this to all my subscribers. Like, I say, what's up, Rhino? I say this to all my subscribers, like, guys, you're not going to win any popularity contests doing DG stuff. I'm going to let you know that right now. And, you're just not. So if you think you're going to come over to DG and, think that people will be like, what is that? That's amazing. So it's always interesting when, someone like Jen sits here and, praises me, because I know she gets a lot of flack for it, because there's just better, the community in itself just has, more accessible material. I don't have to sit here and, just email for the link. Charlie, YouTube might not let me. I don't even know how to be a moderator. Is that like a thing? I know, is that how you get fancy symbols on your live streams, guys? Is that how y'all are doing that? You just assign people as whatevers? Because I can do that. I got technology, guys. I can do that. All right, 5, pay 7. Click the $2 back. Gosh, we dice influence since I'm already messing around now. What would be 20% of 600? 120. So 720. 720. Any of you guys who are also YouTubers that are helping me along? Biff, you gotta revise that to if a YouTuber just doesn't know how to work computers. Yeah, just click left. What? Nuh-uh. I can click on you. Oh my God. Well then, let's bring this back. Bill Brindle. Let's go. Moderator. Click. Yeah. Who's next? Frequency guy, moderator. I don't even care. Mid-Atlantic, screw it, man. If you destroyed my entire... Who's here? All right, cool. Moderators. Did I make you a moderator? Well, I guess I gotta figure out who's got that muffler. So I'll be right back. Oh, okay, we're back, boys. I didn't get shot. Oh, okay. Damn, look at that. Mid-Atlantic Crabs has got a cool... You can turn them off. That's how it works. Nice. Butterburst class. Let's do paste over. Cool. Charlie Steele, you'll be right back. Oh, moderator. Beth, you're a moderator. Who else is in here that I always talk to? Goobs, you're a moderator. Rhino, you're definitely a moderator. God, all my people are here. Bam, moderator. AZ, of course, moderator. Oh, you guys can put yourself on timeout too. That's hilarious. I can't wait until you guys start jaw-jacking on each other, and then you're going to start putting each other in timeout. Everyone's a moderator here. All right, sorry about that, guys. The guy was in a... That must be Riley. A guy pulled up on a motorcycle as a medical professional looking to do some stuff. All right, let's see here and run this out. 5, it's going to pay 14. Five pays 14, press by 5. And yeah, we can let this run out. 8, pays 7. How about this? Someone's gonna get it timeout. Probably me. You guys are gonna time out me like, hey. Here, just because I'm gonna go LOL. I just want to see Ryan. Just do there you go. Hey Rhino, can you can Rhino, Biff, or Mid-Atlantic, can you guys mute me? Can y'all put me in timeout? Just because I want to see it. but I'm drunk at a bar. Hell yeah, Zach. We're just having a blast right here, to be honest with you. Oh, I didn't even press that 6. Eight, base 14. Five, page 21. Oh, Rhino. Well, it happens. It would just be funnier if you could put me in timeout too. She's like, you know what, Charlie? We're done listening to your gibberish. Muted. I just thought it'd be funny. Sorry, guys. Got to do some light housekeeping. That's 50. All right, let's see where I'm at right now. Unless, oh my God, Zach 293, absolutely moderator. Oh. Oh my God. All right, it's 550. 1, 2, boom. All right, so I need to make 160 times 2, $120. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So I just need to make $20 more. $20 more to hit my 20% goal for $600 off the $100 profit. Oh, you know what time it is? You know what this is? This is 3v3. Nice light C. 4. All right, 3v. Charlie is gone. Moderator crazy Zach. Nothing wrong with being at a bar at the moment. Goddamn, we're all moderators, guys. I mean, good Lord. Especially my people who've been with me forever. Rhino, Biff, Mid-Atlantic, Zach. Who else did I put in there? Bill, AZ. I mean, all you guys have been with me for years. Frequency? All you guys. Years. Ooh, what would it be? It'd be an 8. Well, and also you gotta add the fact, isn't it like, Dale, moderator. I think it's funny because doesn't Big AZ, like, don't you have to pay to be one of his moderators? Isn't that like a thing for the blue wrench crew or whatever it's called? Isn't that what it's called? I am now somebody. Yeah, you got blue now. Look at that little wrench and everything. Join the movement. That's just gonna be 700,000 moderators. Hey, why is it that Charlie doesn't have any comments on his live streams? Well, they get moderated all the way down. Oh, 3v3, hit me! Boom, 28. God, guys, making the business right now. If you haven't told. I'll take the money inside the car. Yeah. So you don't want a new electrolysis set? Who is it that pay? Ah! 3. Who is that you have to pay? What channel you have to pay to be a? Isn't it the Blue Wrench Crew? It's got to be the Blue Wrench Crew. God, another 3. You guys might think I'm a dice influencer. 3, 3, 3. All right, little C. Unleash the beast right there. You see that? 6 point. That's right, guys. Professional. All right, every day. Grind. The grind don't stop. 7. What is this? 20. So let's just do a $24 8 and we'll have it working. How about that? 4. I'm just going to do 50 to protect. I'm just going to do 50 to protect probably my initial big 8. Okay, hold on. Femboy Casino. Hey, I loved your Craps Cruise Edition. Ever come back? Did you ever come back to the table? What were you using? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, I did come back to the table. I got 7 parts of that. But like, there's nothing nefarious. It won't let me time out DG or wrenches. Well, that's even lamer. You can't time out your own moderators. That's it, boys. Moderate the moderators. We need the ultra moderator, the red wrench guy. To answer your question, I did come back. I played for I think 7 hours total at the tables. I don't know the true amount. But I literally just had a phone in my pocket, in my breast pocket. That's it. That was it. Nothing fancy, just on record. Big AZ only has a couple moderators. I don't know if you have to pay that for on his channel. That's good that you don't have to pay for moderating. We know you secretly went to your buddy King Dice in Vegas. What can I say, guys? You know, a little KD in my life. Won't let me time out. Isn't that the pizza guy, Dale? Dale, don't laugh. I'm in Vegas. I'm gonna come get a piece of that pizza and hope he's there. Pizza and play crust. Dale. All right, so let's just go ahead and do this 3v3. Little C, high arc, 10, nothing. I think I just like doing it because it just doesn't matter. I mean, I rolled, tell you this, as a random shooter, I rolled, what, 5 points multiple times in the last couple of days. That's hell. In the last couple of days, I'm surprised I haven't literally ran the ATS, to be honest with you. Like, I might have, I just don't know it. But God, man, what a journey. That's 10. I also like that. Just protecting my initial. KD is king. That guy, the teacher, that guy. You know, it's funny. It's funny, Femboy, that you say that because I called him one time arguing with him, and we had a little tiff, but we ended up coming to terms with it, which I was happy with. The thing about it though is I called him again later. You know, just called him, I think, about something else. But I was, getting ready for a conversation, quote unquote. And when I realized the first about 2 minutes of talking to him, I was like, he doesn't know who I am. He's like, he must think that I'm just some, subscriber that has his number, and I'm sure in his phone he probably just has like Charlie Craps or something. And so to give him credit to where credit's due, and I will say to give credit for credit's due, he seemed on the phone. In Craps, he seemed, well, his Craps persona. But on the phone, saw a dot hit the ATS after you left. Maybe lost it all. Hey, All Is Well. If you guys haven't checked out All Is Well's channel, also, he has some great, not only Craps videos, but also some great motivational videos, workout videos, and if you're religious, some religious videos. Really good stuff. And plus, you gotta love that All Is Well is also from Georgia. He's a Georgia boy like me. So, he was pretty nice on the phone. I mean, I will say he was nice on the phone. He seemed respectful, but he didn't know it was me. So when he said, "Oh yeah, that drunk guy," I was like, "Ooh," kind of perked up a little bit. I was like, "Ooh, what's he gonna say?" And but like I said, he basically just called me small town betting, which I've never been called that, which was super nice actually. I was like, thank you that you think that I'm small town, because I want to be small town. Oh my God, I'll get it. Yeah. And I am small town, so it's just like whatever. But I've said this multiple times, and as I'm wrapping, let me make sure where I'm at right now. See if I hit my goal. So I always want to make sure I hit my goal. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this right here represents the initial $500 bankroll that I made. Okay, and so I made 500. And the goal for that 500 was to make $100, which I did. And then because I had a little extra time on the stream, I said, well, let's do another run for 20%, which would be $120. So let's just see how close we got to $120. So we got 2, 4, 5, that's junk. That's gonna make it 25. That's $25 right here. 25, 50, 75, 100. So right there makes 100. And so I just need to make $20 more, which 10, 20, 30, 40. So the $600 bankroll, I made $140. So the $500 bankroll, I made $100. Actually, I made $43. But all I remember when you had that phone call, you're on Discord at the time, and I think you posted a screenshot of KD? Probably. I mean, like, small town betting. And here's my argument. Now that I know that I've made money, so obviously, guys, I've made 20% twice now. Technically, it's a $500 bankroll. Technically speaking, if you think about it, I made, and I'm just going to do quick math, so don't judge me here. It's 5. Why did that not display right? There you go. Technically, guys, if you think about it, with a $500 bankroll, I was just shy of making 50% profit. If you want to look at it like that versus the way I looked at it. Still pretty good. All right, so now that I know that I've made my goals, I can kind of jaw jack for about 5 minutes. And my argument for KD is that I am for anybody that wants to sit here and put out content to promote themselves, to sell products. I'm always down for that. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. Like, that's an amazing, struggle, grind or starve. So I understand the struggle. I'm from South Georgia. I sure as heck can understand what it means to be broke and unhappy. So that's whatever. The argument that I have about KD is the same argument I would have about most nice influencers, is the fact that you're profiting off a system that I don't particularly agree off of. And not only are you profiting off that, but someone could take, first of all, someone could waste money in your program and then take that knowledge of wasted money and then waste more money at the casino. And, I have heard this time and time again from people who've paid for classes and paid for stuff, and it says, I've paid for the classes, I've done X, Y, and Z, and I'm still losing. And, to me, when I look at craps is just you versus the casino. No one else matters. So to me, if you have a crap strategy that is successful or you think is successful, I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm not going to start that argument, but my question is that a successful strategy that's a successful strategy. And I think that no matter what, if everyone knows your strategy or no one knows your strategy, it's still you versus the casino. So I just don't understand why people would charge money, exorbitant amounts of money. I should say that, exorbitant amounts of money to do it. There's been a few times where a couple of my subscribers have tried to call me and say, hey, do you mind if I can pay you for private lessons? And, this is where I realized something in myself, which is, I should have, I guess in my mind, I'm like, no, we'll FaceTime, we'll Zoom call, we'll do whatever we need to do, but there's just no reason, first of all, to pay me. And then number two, there's no reason for you to fly somewhere and meet me. Like, most of it can be done Zoom or remotely, just like that. And I can just do it in my spare time. Just give me some spare time, and I got some spare time. And I realized that in doing that, I need to be more considerate of people that want to sit here and maybe want to, like me, have to be a visual learner. In order to do that, they have to sit here and see it in person or see it whatever. But once again, it should be free. And I'm going to say it like this. God dang it, you guys. Okay, is that, the thing about KD is this, all right? So first of all, here's a couple of, and this is just some basic logic questions I'm asking you guys, or as a whole, anything like that, is that this is my logic, okay? So when dice influencers put out their promotions, like anything else, it's a marketing scheme. And if you think about it, you notice that their marketing scheme is this new dice throw is going to make you rich. Okay? So if I said to y'all, and let's say I was completely accurate, let's say that for sake of the word, I am telling the truth. If I say, hey, if you do X, Y, and Z, you will be a millionaire. Okay? And let's say you do X, Y, and Z, and you are a millionaire. Why would you ever change that metric? Because you've made millions, you're making millions. There is no reason for you to be sitting here and doing X, Y, and Z. And the reason why I say that is because if these dice throws truly did what they did and they were worth the amount of money you're paying to do it, then you wouldn't need more, but you would need to have this. DG system has just gotten conservative, aggressive in certain parts, but it's still the same system over the 4 years. It's the same system over and over and over and over and over again. So why is it that a successful system, let's just say Katie's dice throwing school, whatever, is successful? Why are you saying 3 months from now? And think about it. Now, if you're saying this is successful and 3 months later, now this is successful 3 years later, this is successful, then you're like, okay, something's up here, because they can't all be successful. Because then you show 36 dice combinations and then boom, you're right back to random throws. So that's one, okay? The second thing, it doesn't make any sense that way. Now let's talk about it in the sense if you're selling things in a marketing way. Well, 3 months, you're going to get hype, you're going to reach a peak, you're going to level out, you're going to plummet down. Now let's say that duration, because you have a brick and mortar building like KD does, and you have a place where people are going like KD does, and let's say that the demand isn't as high as you think it is, so it's going to be every 2 weeks to have a class. So you're talking about 6 classes per dice combination, per dice setting, and that 3 months has rendered out. Well, what happens? We have to sit here and get more people in. How do we do that? Well, you can't teach the same strategy twice, because someone can just take that strategy, write it down, and perfect it like you guys do with the DGE strategy. So how is it that I can keep selling to the same people the same product? And that is every 3 months saying there is a new throw, a new way to make millions. And my biggest issue is that, you shouldn't sell dreams to desperate people. Number one, me being from a lower income growing up, I think it's lowbrow. And I think, I'm like, listen, man, people on the wrong side of town will shoot your ass to be doing stuff like that. So, that in itself and a morality issue is kind of hokey. To me, I'm just like, listen, dude, I wouldn't even care I really wouldn't care if they're swindling, if he's swindling you guys at a $400 or $500, $1,000 at a rip. I really personally, everyone has their moment in life where they get swindled in some way and get hustled. You take those lickings and things too. The thing that kills me, the other point of view, is that too much free info is given on Advantage Play. Casinos would crack down. For example, into Silver 7, my first time was 12, and a dealer enforced no dice set. A lot of times, Biff, the casinos now, the reason why they're cracking down on dice setters is because there is a standard amount of rolls that should happen in 24 hours in a casino. And the way that's projected is the inherent back and forth that you would have, that casinos over time make money. It's a number generator. And they've noticed that dice influencers, because of popularity in social media, dice influencers have gotten more popular, so there's more people trying to set dice. It's actually slowing down the amount of rolls per hour, which is actually affecting their bottom line. So actually, there is a good reason behind that. All right, ROC. You should know the answer to that already. Those people took their cues from blackjack community, and where the books wrote books, set up terms, sold training programs to be successful. And he's right. And I don't know how many basketball or 2K players we got in here, but guys. And this is I've been using this better to try to argue dice influencing. I'm trying to use this for dice people who sell dice programs, is this. And this is really the crux of it. Let's just for a minute, and I'm going to end with this. Let's say for a minute that dice influencing is 100% real. There it is, 100% real. The fact of the matter is, if you could be truly a dice influencer, let's say you could do it, outstanding. However, if you were talking to a loved one or a close friend like I'm talking to you guys right now, I would say, number one, you're talking about practicing hours a day to then go to a casino and only gamble on your roll, to only gamble when you warmed up. So let's just say an hour to warm up, an hour to throw, and an hour to cool down. And on top of that, you have to be in prime athletic ability for the throw. Shoulders have to be in athletic ability. As you get older, conditions are changing. On top of that, you have to be at the right table, the right balance, at the right seat position. And all these aspects are sitting here coming together. And I'm just like, guys, that is such a restricted view. Now, here's the pool of people that can learn a system via math and apply it. It's everybody. Everyone can do this. Now let's cut out the people who can throw, let's say you can practice 2 hours a day to throw dice. Now let's sit here and take out the people that will have the athletic ability to do it. And now out of these people, the people that can actually do it, let's just say one person out of the entire population. That's your Michael Jordan dice influencing. Let's just say he's Michael Jordan for this argument. Now Michael Jordan, along with KD, LeBron, all those Steph, they will sit here and sell $10,000 weekend workshops on how to sit here. If I have $1,000, 6 and 8 press. Michael Jordan will spend and charge hundreds of families to come to these super expensive weekends. But guys, you get to be on the same court as MJ. You get to learn from the master. Well, guess what? You're never going to be MJ. You might be the best player you can be. You're never going to be MJ. So instead of me trying to sit here and tell you guys like you should seek out MJ and try to figure out a way to be Michael Jordan, how about we take a different approach where you can play with any player, play on any table, play on any bouncy felt, play at any seat position, and play as long as you want, whenever. With just strategic craps, whatever. So if you're a passer, don't pass, if you're DGE, if you're anything. I always think that number one, a strategy is going to be better than a dice throw because of those factors. And then on top of that, here's another thing, is that I personally think that it is very hard to market a craps strategy, okay? It's very hard. Because why? Once you know it, okay? So if you want to make money, like someone just said about blackjack, if you want to make money, you're going to have to sell something to people. And in lieu of real talent, what can you sell? Something that cannot be attained by anyone else. No matter who you are, two people are never going to throw the same. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. And in fact, and this is another thing, they've been recording dice throws for decades. And do you understand the minimum? Zing zinger, the minimum. Hell, just watch this live video. I had a $500 bankroll. Watch that. Let's do exactly what I do. But how is that that's the most being thrown? Exactly. And AZ Crap Shooter says, but I practice strategy with random tossing because that's what most are being thrown. Once again, what's going on, Bobby? It's all about, look at that. It's all about math and strategy. That's what Crap Shooter is. It is. So I say to you guys, like, the thing that gets me about the dice influencing community is that it's just like the poker community, the blackjack community, is that, you know, if you in lieu of having something successful, you can sell something to someone else. Because that's more consistent, that's more everything. And shit like that, to me, is just, it's the fact that people waste money buying it, and that's whatever. People do it all the time. It's the fact that people are now taking their livelihoods and going to a casino and doing it. And that just argues piss at me. But, you know, we are going to have something soon to let you guys know, a couple of announcements. I'm going to say with 24 people watching so everyone knows. It's probably the peak. When I hit 3,000 subscribers, there will be no more Discord links. No, this live video right now, Zinger, just go back it up all the way to the beginning. I put out 7 videos last week with a $500 or $1,000 bankroll. Just look at my live section. I forgot what I was saying. It's whatever. I'm just saying, guys, like, you know, it's just, oh, a couple announcements. When I hit 3,000 subscribers, I will no longer be publicizing the Discord. I like to sit here and keep the Discord pretty small. It's going to get bigger eventually, but keep it small. And the reason why is that after 3,000 subscribers, the only way you can get the Discord link is if someone that's on the Discord gives you the Discord link other than me. And a lot of people that watch my stuff have the Discord link, so it's going to be more up to the discretion of the people in the community that are watching me play, commenting on videos, and appreciate it, Zing Zinger, ZZ, commenting that right there. So we're going to keep that really small. I know that other craps channels like Mid Atlantic Crap has a really great Discord, including Pro Craps. Look at this. There are documented millionaire teams and individuals from the blackjack community, unlike the craps community. And here's another argument I have. So first of all, there's that part. I am going to do a series pretty soon with John from Pro Gaming TV where he wants to do mornings where I call out the bets and he rolls. And I've already told him if I had to do that, I want him to actively dice influence to get me bankrupt, to actively hurt my score. And so that's going to be a little fun series just to do something like that, just because of the fact that I loved about Crash with the Cure that I was going against dice influencers for 3 hours and I made a profit and bankrupted them. So I love that aspect. Right here, Albright ROC said about the millionaire teams and stuff like that. Here's my argument, okay? Patricia Damacue and then another lady in Philly had the number 1 and number 2, the longest dice rolls in history. Patricia has it 154, and then number 2 goes to a lady in Philly from about 5 years ago or less, and she has 144. Okay, 154, 144 rolls. I think it's 158 and 144 rolls. I can't remember now, but it's around that. And this is my argument. Okay. How is it that we've been selling dice strategies for 50 years? And the 2 biggest dice throws that we've ever had are literally random throwers. Just saying. So, this is what it is, guys. That's just me, jaw jacking for the jaw jacking. That's enough announcements. Hold on, I forgot to tell you guys. A little bit later, just to let y'all know, a little later, we're going to see here later tonight or tomorrow, the 4-hour video that I just put up that sat here and lost 10,000 and made 18,000, that big live video I did last night. I'm probably going to get on tonight and drink a little bit or take some edibles or do something around that mentality. And believe it or not, it's so cool because the recovery for DGE was pure DGE, meaning that people are doing stuff and, I was doing stuff stupidly because I said, hey, I'm playing as Charlie, not DGE. And now I recovered it. So I'm going to go back tonight and then watch the Charlie portion of this and start out a new series where basically I'm just going to be judging other YouTube channels, other strategies, and kind of just dog cussing them, to be honest with you. But, good ones are good ones, bad ones are bad ones. And, so I'm going to start that. I'm going to probably start with my own video. It'll be a good little segue into that, and then move on from there, So, okay, that was everything. Sorry for Chunk Guy Explains. I'll check you guys, you know what's up.